Qantas will require vaccines for you to fly with them. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee because I want to look at a little clip from a current affair with their interview with Alan Joyce, CEO of Qantas, in which he is discussing, well, one of the requirements, which would be a vaccination or proof of a vaccination for people coming to Australia or flying out of Australia. And naturally, he's not sure if this will spill over into domestic travel. Now, you just have to think about that for a moment. Don't get me wrong, I'm an advocate for vaccination, but I respect the right for people to choose. It's that simple. And particularly with something that has been rushed, that is using, in some cases, some options, first-generation technology, yeah, I can understand why people may be a bit apprehensive. Now, it's a private company. Can they discriminate on this? Well, there's an argument for you to have. But if they allow companies to discriminate based on vaccination, what other aspects are these companies allowed to discriminate on? Are we all going to be allowed to discriminate and pick and choose and let the market decide? We know they'll never let that happen. But it'd be interesting to see if it did. So let's have a quick look at this clip from a current affair and tell me what you think. We'll bring it over here. And I'll make sure you can hear it.
Alan, when there is a vaccine, are you going to require all of your passengers to be vaccinated before they get on a plane?
Yeah, we are looking at changing our terms and conditions to say for international travellers that we will ask people to have a vaccination before they can get on the aircraft. What do you need that domestically? We'll have to see what happens with COVID-19 in the market, but certainly for international visitors coming out and people leaving the country, we think that's a necessity.
And there we have it. Pretty clear indication that Qantas are going to require people to give proof of vaccination at the very least. And will all vaccinations from around the world be considered the same? What if someone gets a Russian one or a Chinese one? Will they be considered the same? What if a citizen wants to leave but doesn't have time to get one? You know, what if there's a family emergency? What if it's proven that they need to be updated and you miss one, but you've already paid for a flight? Or what if the rules change after you've already paid for a flight? What do you think? Do you think this is a good sign or a bad sign or just the first step? Are we going to see more and more businesses with the government not making this mandatory? Not at all. But more and more businesses refusing entry. Oh, sorry, you're not allowed in our shopping centre. Oh, sorry, you're not allowed in our cafe. Our insurance won't cover it. Sorry. Sorry, you're not allowed in our cinema. Can you see that happening? This is the first step. It's conditioning us to be a good compliant population, and there will be lots of people screeching, moaning, and complaining about it, as one's civil liberties are slowly chipped away, as our ability to engage in everyday commerce is limited, as the ability for us to conscientiously object is removed, and you're isolated from engagement with the wider community. Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? And don't get me wrong, I've gotten vaccinations, all my children have too. I think they're one of the best inventions in the world. And I know people will, be terrified about mercury or all these other substances in there. But when you look into it, you realize that, well, it's to avoid blood infections. That's why. And, tuna's probably worse for you. So I'm not really scared about that. But people should have the right to refuse, particularly with regards to the risk profile of this illness. Maybe they should avoid what happens if businesses start discriminating, saying, okay, sorry, you're morbidly obese. You can't come on our flight. You've got a higher risk of dying from COVID. Oh, you've got this other risk factor. Sorry. Oh, you can't go on this bus. You're obese. Or you're this, or you're that. Is this the world we want to live in? What do you think, guys? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and want to support the content I create here, there are a few ways you can. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us using our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve or Kucoin. You can buy a merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, everyone. I'll see you next time.